Hi everyone, my name is Danielle Lasusa, and today I'm going to talk to you about fear. We live in a scary time, especially right now, and I think a lot of my clients are coming to me and saying, I feel so freaked out and powerless, and I I can't manage it. Like, this anxiety is just overwhelming. What do I do? And so today I'm going to talk to you about how to take that experience of fear and uncertainty about the future and turn it into not only something to manage, but even, I'm gonna claim, like a peak human experience. Like one of the most exciting parts of being alive. So let me tell you a little story. I suffered from insomnia for a while. About 4 years ago, I suffered from insomnia very badly, so badly that I was hospitalized with a psychotic episode because of it. And any moment, any night of sleeplessness since then has been really, really full of panic for me. And like a deep, deep fear that like I'm going crazy again, or I will never sleep again, or I'm worried about the fact that I can't sleep and I need to get sleep right now. And if I can't sleep, then I'm not going to be rested and I won't be able to do the things, and then I won't be able to get to sleep the next night. Blah, blah, blah. And it just like this anxiety and this sense of like powerlessness just is so intense. And I've done a lot of silent meditation in my time, and I understand that like the meditation instructors talk about changing your relationship with fear, becoming friendly with fear, like letting fear be something that you can tolerate, that you can manage. But I didn't really understand that until one night I was in the thick of that like insomnia panic. And I had this moment where I was like, okay, I am going to let the fear in. I'm going to not only let the fear in, I'm going to become the fear. I'm going to let it like enter my body and take over. I'm going to surrender completely to it. I'm going to become the fear. And the thing about fear is that it is an intense physiological experience, right? Like for me, like my fingers get tingly, my mouth goes like numb and cold, my head gets all like swirly and buzzy, and I kind of get lightheaded, and my stomach drops out. It's like a very, very intense physiological experience. And the thing is, if you're going to become the fear, you have to get really attuned to that physiological experience, and you have to drop the storyline of what's going to happen. Like, what's going to happen if? What's going to happen if the economy tanks? What's going to happen if my family gets sick? What's going to happen if I never sleep again? Right? Like these feelings of like, I'm telling a story about what's going to happen in my life, and it's intolerable to me. And all it does is like ramp up the fear. And it's a way of ramping up the fear, but it's also an attempt to resist the fear. Like, I don't want to feel that intense physiological experience. It's so overwhelming that I want to keep it at bay. I'm going to like do all the things to keep it at bay. I'm going to prepare. I'm going to like go to Costco and buy all the supplies for the end of the world. I'm going to, you know, check this email again one more time. I'm going to like leave another text for the person who won't call me back. Whatever the thing is, I've got to like manage it somehow because I don't want to feel this feeling. And that night, like 4 a.m, when I'm sitting there and I was like, I am going to surrender to this feeling. I'm going to give myself over to it. I'm going to become the sensation of fear. And I dropped that storyline and I let myself feel it, physiologically feel it. And it was intense. It was like, I felt like, like a rush, right? Like going down the roller coaster kind of rush. But that's the thing. It was kind of like going down a roller coaster, which is sort of exciting and sort of makes you feel alive and sort of makes you feel like you can do anything. And if you can sit with that feeling and allow it and stop telling yourself what it means for who you are and what your life is, but just feel the feeling without resisting it or trying to run from it, I gotta tell you, fear becomes a peak human experience. And when you do that, then rather than preparing out of a sense of powerlessness, you can do so out of a sense of centeredness and calm, and not because you're running from something, but because you're actually dealing with the situation in the appropriate way. So that is my advice to you in this age of fear and anxiety and these scary times, is to see if you can sit with it long enough to turn fear into an exciting, almost peak human experience, the kind of experience that lots of people go out seeking through scary movies and amusement parks and falling in love and going to new countries and downhill skiing. All of the things that we do because they make us feel alive, fear can make you feel that way too if you let it. So go try it out. Let me know what you think. Come to my website, daniellelasusa.com, and let me know how it goes.